Good morning. It is Sunday, December 29th, 2024, and it's time for your Sunday reading. I'm Dolly. This is the Wolf Girl Oracle, and I'm really glad you're here. We're getting towards the end of the year now. We've only got a couple days left, and so I thought that today I would do a reading that kind of reflected the end of this year and the beginning of 2025. And I'm going to do something different today. So let's get over to the other camera and I'll show you what I'm going to do here. All right. So I've already put out my Oracle cards just to try to save some time here. But what I'm going to do is on my medicine wheel here, I'm going to use my new tarot dice. And for every one of the oracle cards here for the east, south, west, and north, I'm going to also shake a tarot dice as a clarifier. So this should be interesting and fun. And I'm doing full screen so that you can see the whole thing here. I don't have myself in the screen. But let's get started here. I'm going to ask the angels to protect us. I'm going to ask the spirits of the land and my home, the land Vatir and the Hus Vatir, to surround us. And I'm going to ask the ancestors to give us wisdom. What do we need to know for the rest of this year and the beginning of 2025, Spirit? Please and thank you. And I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. One thing I got to say is about 2024, even with all of its blech that happened, I had such a profoundly wonderful experience getting to know my spirit guides so much better. And that is something that I am truly grateful for 2024. All right, so let's start off in the east. In the east, where we have our eagle and our mountain, we have medicine woman, medicine man. Medicine woman and medicine man. And you can see they're looking off towards the setting sun, right? We're coming to the end of 2024, and there's a lot of healing that needs to be done as a result of everything that we've gone through in the last year. We have so much to be grateful for, but we do have a lot of healing that needs to be done. And I feel like the medicine woman and the medicine man are just calling us to take that time to make sure that we heal ourselves from everything that happened in 2024 so that we can begin anew in 2025 fresh and ready to go without having all the baggage and pain and suffering from 2024 on our back. Okay, but let's shake one of our tarot dice here. Spirit, please clarify medicine woman, medicine man. All right. And I'm going to be reading all of these upright just because they could land like this on a diagonal and weird. So we're going to read all of these upright. And we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Oh, so what I think that Spirit is trying to tell us with the Knight of Wands is, that action brings change. And, we can't expect things to change if we're sitting on our laurels or we're sitting there saying, oh, woe is me, oh, woe is me, oh, woe is me. That is not going to change anything. There has to be some personal responsibility in bringing the change because action does bring change, okay? Stagnancy doesn't bring anything. Okay, so we have to take responsibility for our own healing, and we have to give ourselves a break, you guys. We have to rest. We have to recoup. And I know that there's so many people out there who have not taken the time to do that. All right, they're still full of rage or pain or, they haven't done anything. They haven't done anything but are expecting everything to change. That's not going to happen. We have to do that, you guys. It's our responsibility to advocate for ourselves and to make things progress forward. Okay, so for the summer, for the South, For the air and the bear, or I'm sorry, the air and the wolf, we have the peace pipe. The peace pipe. And with the peace pipe, you know, this is a call to, it's a call for forgiveness. Okay, so like forgiving yourself, forgiving others, letting go of the past, working towards peace, you know, being very actively working towards peace, and just letting the old things go, letting that die off, moving past that. You know, in order for us to make peace, we have to be the peace. All right, so we're being called to do that. But let's shake a dice here. And let's see what we get. The Four of Cups. I don't know if you can see that. The Four of Cups for clarifying peace pipe. And when I think of the Four of Cups, what I'm often thinking about with this, what Spirit often shows me with this card is a pulling back. How can I explain this? Every time I get the Four of Cups, I'm always like, how do I put this into words? It's like a withdrawal. Okay, a pulling back, a taking time to, it's the patience that you have to have when you're in a situation where you want to have a knee-jerk reaction. Okay? You don't want to do that. You don't want to have a knee-jerk reaction. You don't want to smack it right away, right? You want to withdraw a little bit, and you want to take time to calm down. But, you know, after the argument or after the situation happens, you want to calm down and heal first so that you can revisit that undone thing that you still need to finish, right? With less negative emotions hanging on you, okay? And that would be what we would need to do in order for us to find and create peace, right? Somebody somewhere has to be the grown-up and start there. And instead of having knee-jerk reactions to these things and that are happening around us, we need to breathe. We need to assess the situation calmly, and then visit it from a place of grace, you know? And that's how we can attain peace. All right, so in the West, we have Warrior of the Heart, which is a bear. Oh, which is on a bear. Warrior of the Heart. And what Spirit is like showing me today is, you know, speaking your truth, honoring your principles, honoring your boundaries, making sure that you're clear and concise when you're speaking about your boundaries, or speaking your mind about what you feel about a current situation. But to do it from a place of love. Okay, you're a warrior of the heart. You're a light bringer. Okay. So Spirit is basically saying, definitely speak your mind, definitely be clear about what you believe and where your boundaries are, but do it from a place of love. You know, do it like this, not like this, armed open, not fists in the hand. That's what I'm feeling there. And let's shake our dice here. And we've got, the yellows are hard for me to read, so give me a second here while I try to read this. King of Swords, that's what it is. King of Swords. Oh, interesting. Interesting that we got a King of Swords with that, seeing that this is a warrior card. But with the King of Swords, we are what I'm getting from the King of Swords is really focusing in on accuracy. Accuracy is really important when you're trying to be clear and concise and but firm and truthful about where you are at on any particular situation, in any particular situation and on any subject. So I'm feeling this, focusing, making your focus being accurate about what you're talking about and what you feel. No lies, no half-truths, no exaggeration, just the facts. Being very, very accurate, if that makes sense. And the last card we have, and this is the winter card, we have Ancestors, which is wonderful. As we go into 2025, regardless of what we've felt throughout 2024, we have to realize that we're going into 2025 with a whole legion of people who have our back. We are so supported by our ancestors, and all you have to do is reach out and they will happily share their wisdom and their clarity with you. I think that out of everything that 2024 was for me, the most positive thing was the way that I've been able to meet with my ancestors and glean wisdom from them. They really got me through this year. Okay, they really did. I don't know what I would have done without my ancestors, to be honest with you. And I'd like you guys all to have that same relationship with your ancestors. And I'm really glad that that card came up. All right, let me have a dice here. And we have the Sun. The Sun. And that's an excellent card to put with our ancestors, because the cycles, the sun rises, it always rises, right? It rises, it sets, it rises again. And that's how it's been through all of time. That's how our ancestors experienced life. It's how we're experiencing life. It's how everything is tied together, right? And it's neat that I've got it with the hair, because the hair is really a symbol of cycles, a symbol of birth, of renewal. And I truly think that 2025 could be that for us if we all stay focused and put our intention into bringing positivity and light and love into the world. But we all have to be on the same page. It's really, really important. The Sun is a direction and guidance card, which is exactly what our ancestors are to us. So I feel like this is like the best possible combination of things that we could have had for the beginning of 2025. So that's the reading, you guys. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you liked this little new format that I used for this upcoming year, for this upcoming week, as we're still in 2024 and we're progressing towards 2025. So anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you all again very soon in 2025. So take care, everybody. Oh, on Tuesday, I'm going to be on Katie Moonchild's channel, and we're going to do kind of a New Year's Eve celebration. So I hope that you'll be there and you'll come celebrate with us. So anyways, I love you guys. Have a great day. Take care, everybody. That's going to be at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesday. All right, bye-bye.